Okay chat, what's up? I am back with another video, and this video is more of like vehicles that we should get in the game and just overall just pointing problems out of the classifications of vehicles nowadays with car crashes. Like a vehicle I'm driving right now is one of my personal favorite vehicles in the game for how crazy and good it is at the same time. However, I don't really like it being in the game. Now, don't get me wrong, this vehicle is definitely something crazy. Something that could drive on the water. And honestly, just being an insane vehicle. But I feel like we've been having too many of these useless dragsters and monster trucks in the game. Because we currently have 5 monster trucks, 2 of which are OG. And the other 3 being the pickup monster truck, school bus monster truck, and the Vin Diesel monster truck. Just being added just because Car Crash 2 can't think of any good vehicle to add. And honestly, it's kind of sad because, yeah, you could add so many vehicles. And I would say Car Crash 2 needs to start adding movie vehicles or like program vehicles. Because they did that before. For example, with the racing tractor from Top Gear that's in the game now. And the Polar Express Hilux that they added recently. The Hans Mazda from Fast and Furious 3. They just add these vehicles, but we still don't have Brian's Supra or GTR. Instead, we have 2 outdated vehicles, the Supra and the GTR, both of which are outdated. So, yeah, maybe we could add a little bit more movie vehicles into the game. Maybe Dom's Charger even, because, I mean, the one we currently have, it's Dom's Charger, but without the blower. Without it. So I don't really like that. And honestly, yeah, movie vehicles would be fire. But also, old racing legends. Like Car Crashes 2 now, they'd start adding old racing legends. And, well, they've been adding a lot of them. Like, for example, this thing right here. However, there is 1 or 2, actually, that they still haven't added into the game. Both of which I'm throwing on the screen right now. Yeah. It's honestly a little bit sad that they're not adding those 2 vehicles in the game, despite them being very iconic. And, yeah, they're just crazy good vehicles. The Supra beat the GTR, but the GTR dominated the track for so long. I mean, honestly, those cars should be added in the game, and it shouldn't even be a question. I don't know how they're still not in the game. You know? Also, another thing, just real quick, why do we only have 2 Supras and like 9,000 GTRs, including concepts, and just even Liberty Run? We have a Liberty Run, that's crazy. But we still don't have a 3rd Supra in the game. Or at least revamped Supra. Honestly, a little sad. But hey, this thing is a beast, hold up. But honestly, yeah. It's a little bit sad, but at the same time, that's not the biggest of my concerns. Now, what I'm actually sad about is we don't have a single Mini Cooper in the game. We have only 1, and that's the Mr. Bean Mini Cooper, which is now removed from the game and is only available for people that played the game back in the day. It is free, so all you had to do was join the game one time and drive it once to obtain it after it got removed, but still. The new gen players don't know about this vehicle. And it honestly kind of sucks. I mean, let's be real. But hey. I'm going to throw the exact model of which Mini Cooper I want in the game right here. I also want a Coca-Cola type truck. Well, obviously change it to Bloxy Cola, but make it like the other 2 trucks for Bloxy Cola. Or maybe, you know, that other soda on Roblox is called the Witch's Brew or something. Maybe it could be that themed truck. Or not even a truck, a van. I'm going to throw it on the screen. It would be so amazing to have that in the game. Adding like classic old vehicles into the game like they did with the old OG Plymouth NASCAR. That's so fire. Why can we have more of those OG vehicles? They also added this Fiat truck, which is also an old vehicle. And I like that they're adding old vehicles. But can we add good old vehicles, like rememberable ones, like legendary ones, and not just some random ones like a Fiat truck? You know what I mean? And let's not make those cars too obvious. Let's make them actually interesting to find out what they are. Because I mean, anyone would look at that Plymouth that they just added and be like, oh yeah, that's the NASCAR from the olden times. That's King. That's King from Fast and Furious. Can we add vehicles that are less recognizable? So it's like, for example, the new Limited. For example, the new, oh my day, holy stun. For example, the new Limited, because I do not know this vehicle. Really, I don't know. And it's honestly kind of good looking, so I kind of want it now. And I want to find out more about it. And I've been doing research about it. You know what I mean? But like, again, the more vehicles Car Crashers 2 adds that aren't like known, extremely known what is this? Is this a bin? Where does a bin come from? You know, it would be more fun. Because like, oh, what's this vehicle? I'm going to search this up. Because I know people that would do that. But anyways, that's besides the point. Another vehicle I would love to see in the game is, I forgot, is this vehicle on the screen right here, right now. I think it would be absolutely amazing to have such a cool vehicle in the game. I mean, like, honestly. Like, an amphibious car would be crazy interesting in the game. You know, and, you know, the fastest amphibious car at the moment, I'm not really happy with it. Because the handling is extremely bad on the ground and it's incredibly slow. Yes, it's an amphibious vehicle, but I see no one using those. I guess they could be used for something, but I just don't see what they could be possibly used for. I just don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Yeah, but just, I mean, I don't know what to do with that amphibious vehicle. So I know there was a vehicle like 50s or 60s or maybe even 70s. There was an amphibious vehicle built. It wasn't successful, but maybe you can have that in the game because it looks cool and it would be nice to have a actually vehicle that looks like a car to be able to swim on water. But anyways, that probably would be it for me. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, share it, like it, do whatever you think would spread the word, and I'll see you guys next video.